Alright, welcome to my channel. This is Locksport. What I'm working on today is this AVA Fix. I believe it's, what does that say? 2820. This is a wafer lock. It's a little bit of it's the AVA style wafer lock. Where you turn, it's like almost like a distantator, but you're pushing wafers certain distances in two different directions depending on the bitting of the key. So this lock is back locked. So I had trouble, or am having trouble getting this picked when I was trying it because I forgot something, or didn't realize you had to push in on it once you're unlocked to get it to release. So I was picking for a while and wasn't getting anywhere, and then started investigating, with the key and trying it a few different ways, and realized I had to push in once I thought it was unlocked. I needed to push in on it while turning the core, but just to pick it, I just apply tension. A little bit of felt a little bit of movement there, so I'm gonna keep picking for view. Let's see if I can. Fairly light tension because I think I'm too deep. I think I'm preventing that first disc or first wafer from moving because my tensioner is too deep. So I'm gonna just pull it out a little bit. Now it'll move. Okay, just seeing if I can. Oop, you heard that click, hopefully. Alright, let's go to the other side and see if I can try, if anybody needs to go the other way. If I get a little bit of a fault set, that kind of tells me that I'm close or either ready. So everybody's feeling stiff, so I'm going to keep the tension on and press in and try to turn. Okay, it doesn't turn anymore, so it's not ready. Oop, did that do it? I missed one. Yep, that was it. I missed one. So that's it. You kind of wait for the fault set, and then while applying tension, you just got to push it in and let it turn the rest of the way. I don't believe this is, it may be gettable. Don't know. There's a screw there. That has me curious now. I've never tried. Well, let's have a gooding disaster. What do you think? See if we can see what's in this one. Well, at least I'll have it on video if it's a teetotal disaster, right? Okay. Okay, so the core come out. Alright. Okay, right there. That comes out. Stop! Okay. Well, there's the first disaster. The spring shot out to my left, and something went to my right. Can I see that part? Where did the spring go? Crush the spring. The EV spring. Back it out. Steel spring. That's a steel back piece. So there's the back piece. That's the spring. Yeah, that's the spring. That's the spring. Okay. One minor disaster so far, and you got to see it on video. Alright, so okay, will this push out? Alright, never good at one of these, so okay. Alright, I'll turn it that way. Maybe this cover will just slide right off. And it will. Alright. So, looks like a distantator core almost. Okay. Let me get a, when I stand up, I want to get a distantator tray to put this in so I can keep it in order. Okay. Okay. So there is the spinner. These back pieces I'll put over here, this over here, spring over here. I got the screw. Okay. So now I need a pair of tweezers. So here is the spacer. Okay, there's the first wafer. So there is no, besides the shape of that wafer right there, there's nothing in between them. That's why a flat pick sometimes will not work. Alrighty. So there we go. Alright, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 wafers. Need to keep this orientated correctly. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. I wonder if did these have bitting numbers on them. Not that I can see right this second. Oops, stay on frame, knucklehead. So there's an up close picture of the wafer. Let's see. So I'm going to grab the back one because I guess I can align that one with the key. So I'm going to put this one back in there. So I guess depending on, this wants to turn the light on. Why do I feel to turn the light on? So this one right now, I'll focus on that. You can see that in the holder. Right now this side would be blocking it. And if you look in there, there's the 2 grooves where the wafers can slide back and forth inside of here. But once you put the key in, so it should go all the way to the back, and as you can see, let's see it's sticking out the bottom right now. And when I turn the key, let's see if I got it the right direction. Yep, once you turn the key, you can see it gets that side flush and that side flush. But like if I put the key in the opposite way, it should overset it in one direction. Yep, you see how it oversets it in that direction. That's why these keys have that notch, because they have to be a certain direction. They're not like disc detainer keys that are keyed the same, or keyed, the bitting on the sides are the same. These are very specific because you can see some are protruding further than others. Like here, so it goes in further, then this side has to stick out. And when like those are really probably what I would call no lift. Well, let's see. No, these are probably the no lift. That was just a lift a little bit there. You can see the cut there. Yeah, see how it's kind of even. Well, maybe not even. But anyway, it has to push it one way or the other. Rub it on that. So I don't know if there is a. I was trying to see if I could tell if there was like a centered one, or. But they all kind of look. I think those are the center ones. See how they're cut to a point there, and they're cut to a point there. I think those are pretty well centered, which are those 2 discs. So anyway, all right, let me give you a close-up of the discs, or the wafers, excuse me, not discs, wafers. Make sure to keep this oriented correctly. Kind of zoom in and let you see those. And again, there's very little or no space between them when you put, let's see, put that back. So these go like this. So focus. Damn camera. Anyway, so when they're in there, there is a little bit of space for the key area, maybe maybe for where you're picking, but they're right up against each other, rubbing against each other. There's no spacer in these like there is in a disc detainer. So this one, make sure I put it right. Yep, that one should have been there. That one should have been there. If not, it won't work. Anyway, all right. That is the AVA Fix. There's the key. It says Fix too. All right. Thanks for watching.